Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the backstory. If you're new here, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notification bell down below so that you can be notified when we post a new video. Now, ladies and gentlemen, reports reaching us is that Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua blocked Kapseret Member of Parliament Oscar Sudi from accessing his current residence. This is coming at a time when Oscar Sudi hosted Ndindi Nyoro in his constituency, which is Kapseret. You know, there has been this rivalry between the deputy president and Ndindi Nyoro. Now, this story has been captured by Wahome Dhuku. Wahome Dhuku is a lawyer or an advocate and is also affiliated to Jubilee Party. So I want us to go through this story. I want to read it because Wahome Dhuku posted this story in his Facebook page, and he says that the headline to the story says that Sunday morning recently, and he says that Kapseret Member of Parliament Oscar Sudi calls Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. He tells the DP that he would like to meet him urgently. The DP tells him to come in the afternoon at his current residence because he has other engagements. Sudi insists that he wants to see the DP right away. The other engagements can wait. Fair enough, the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua slots him for the appointment at midday. That is Sunday. Remember, it's Sunday, he says. Then he goes ahead to say that Sudi drives to the Deputy President's current residence, and at the gate, he is stopped by security officers. He then tells, that is Oscar Sudi tells the security officers that he has an appointment with the Deputy President. The guards at the gate ask him to wait as they confirm with the Deputy President so that he can get clearance. Wahome Dhuku goes ahead to say or to state that Sudi raises hell. That is, no, hell breaks loose. The Mheshimiwa runs from the earth to the moon. Wahome Dhuku goes on to quote Oscar Sudi. He says that, and he quotes Oscar Sudi says that even at State House, I don't get questioned. I go in without appointments. Who are you? Wewe ni nani to ask me to wait at the gate, blah, 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 blah. Then the guards, since they're doing their job, had to ask him calmly to wait for a moment so that they can call the Deputy President. In any case, he says he has the appointment with the DP and the DP will have to clear him. There's no big deal. Then he goes on to say there's no waiting. In 3 minutes, Sudi drives away. The meeting never happened. Now, ladies and gentlemen, according to Wahome Dhuku, this meeting was to happen just a week after Oscar Sudi hosted Ndindi Nyoro in his constituency. Ndindi Nyoro has been going around the country meeting members of parliament, and this has been the bone of contention. And that is why I want to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, tell me, what do you think? Do you think this rift between the Deputy President and Ndindi Nyoro has been created by people who are close to the President, or is it something that we are just blowing out of proportion, or we are just imagining? I want to get your feedback. You can comment on the video down below and give us your feedback, and then we'll engage. So you want to ask yourself, why is the Deputy President mad at Oscar Sudi? Now, the Deputy President feels that Oscar Sudi and some people around the President are intentionally sabotaging him. You know, Rigathi Gachagua is the senior-most political leader from Central Kenya, and he feels that all that these guys are doing to Ndindi Nyoro should be done to him. And look at how Ndindi Nyoro has been traveling across the country for the last 2 weeks. We look at that. That is something that Rigathi Gachagua should have been doing. But whoever is sponsoring Ndindi Nyoro is taking advantage of Rigathi Gachagua's weakness politically. Because Rigathi Gachagua has been only going to Central and Rift Valley. If you look at his itinerary and how he's been traveling, he has been doing his business, Rigathi has concentrated so much in meeting people in Central Kenya and in Rift Valley. But whoever is sponsoring Ndindi Nyoro is taking advantage of this weakness and trying to portray Ndindi Nyoro as a national leader. That is why, if you look at his itinerary, you'll see that Ndindi Nyoro, for the last 2 weeks, has traveled to different parts of the country. From the word go, the last 2 weeks, we can start with maybe 18th. On 18th, Ndindi Nyoro was in Imenti. He started by going to Kwale, then to Imenti, then from Imenti, he went to Imenti is in Meru, so from Imenti, Ndindi Nyoro went to where this was on 24th, he went to Kwale, where he met Kinango, member of parliament. He was at Kinango constituency. Then from Kwale, Ndindi Nyoro went all the way to, he was at Kenyatta. Then he went to, that is Kinango still, Kinango on 24th. Then from there, he went to Kapseret. That is when he was hosted by Oscar Sudi. They were launching and disbursing bursary funds. So he was he went there to launch and disburse bursary fund in the Oscar Sudi's constituency. Then from there, Ndindi Nyoro went to, that is still in issue. Then on 26th, that is 26th, on 27th, Ndindi Nyoro went to, he then went to Mogosho constituency in Baringo, that is still in Rift Valley, launching and disbursing bursary funds. And it was with the member of parliament of Mogosho.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Spy yakwa, spy koko, spy napo. Takwenya yotin, asanteni sana.
From Baringo, Ndindi Nyoro went to West Pokot, Kacheliba constituency. He was with the member of parliament, West Kacheliba constituency. Now he went to Bondo. You see. So from Meru, he went to Kwale, then Kapseret, then Mogosho, then Kacheliba, and then finally he was in Bondo. So you look at how this guy has been moving around the country. It tells you that there is someone who is working on portraying him as a national leader, or someone who can reach out to various leaders from different parts of the country. Unlike the deputy president who has been moving from Rift Valley to Central, Rift Valley to Central. So then begs the question, who is this person who is sponsoring Ndindi Nyoro to make him look like a national leader? Two people come into mind. One is the fact that Ndindi Nyoro comes from Murang'a County, and majority of billionaires from Central Kenya come from the Murang'a County. And I think that these billionaires or leaders from Murang'a County feel that it is their time to rise to power, because in Central Kenya, Murang'a County has not tested the presidency. So I believe, or I feel, that there are people within Murang'a County, or those billionaires, feel like it is their time to also test the presidency. And how are they going to test it? It is through Ndindi Nyoro. So they are banking on Ndindi Nyoro to rise up to the level of vying for the presidency, and they are willing to bankroll it. Then secondly, is that Ndindi Nyoro is being bankrolled by people who are very close to the president or President Ruto's handlers. And why are they sponsoring Ndindi Nyoro? So Ndindi Nyoro is being sponsored by people who are very close to the president, so that one, they can create a rift between different parts of Central Kenya. A united Central Kenya will spoil President Ruto's plan pre-2027 and post his presidency. So if you if he manages to split central Kenya, then he will remain like the kingpin of central Kenya and they will be calling the shots. So you have Rigathi Gachagua and Ndindi Nyoro depending on William Ruto to endorse them. So, which means their allegiance and loyalty will still remain to the president. And it's not only Ndindi Nyoro and Rigathi Gachagua, but central Kenya as a whole. So he will remain as the kingpin. He will remain as the person who will be calling the shots. Then secondly is the fact that there are people who feel that Rigathi Gachagua has lost ground and has lost support of not only central Kenya, but the whole country. So Ndindi Nyoro is being propped up as an alternative or as a replacement to Rigathi Gachagua. So whoever is sponsoring him, if it's from the Mount Kenya Mafia or Mount Kenya business community, are fronting him as a replacement to the deputy president. But the question is, will the deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, take this lying down? I know he will fight back because he is also a mobilizer, he is also a political leader who has experience in how to do this. So he will fight back, and this will still eventually divide Mount Kenya, going to 2027 and going to 2032. The issue which is also coming out is that Ndindi Nyoro also could be sponsoring himself because he also has political ambitions. It could be taking advantage of the goodwill that he has with the president or the confusion that exists between the president's handlers and the deputy president's handlers so as to prop himself up as an alternative to the deputy president. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is something that is causing a rift between the deputy president and Ndindi Nyoro's camp. We'll keep monitoring what is going on, and we'll get back to you whenever we have any other information which is of interest to this podcast. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from us. Until next time, bye-bye. But if you are new here, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notification bell down below so that you can be notified when we post a new video.